Hey there, welcome to Unit 4, Learning Outcome, I Can Graph Linear Inequalities. So first of all, we have to have a quick reminder of inequalities. You've probably seen these before, but they have looked like this in the past. So before anything, I want to review the signs that we could have. So you may have seen this or this. So if you saw the first one, you'd read it as less than. Something is less than something else. If you saw this, you'd say something is greater than. Oh, sorry, that's messy. Okay, if you recall, these both on a number line would be open circles. And I'll explain what that means if you are unfamiliar with it. The other thing you could see is this, which means less than or equal to. Or this, which is greater than or equal to. Both of these on a number line would be closed circles. Sorry, that is so messy. Okay, so if we are looking at something like this very first problem, we would read this as x is less than 8. So x could be any value less than 8. Thinking about that, here is 8 on a number line. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Here's 0. So it could be any of these values. It could not be equal to 8. So we put an open circle on that. I'm going to do it right above so we can see it a little bit better. I'm going to put an open circle on 8, and we are saying it could be anything less than 8. So any of those values, 0 is a solution. -5 is a solution. Over here on the second problem, we would read this as -3 is less than or equal to x. -3 is less than or equal to x. So we have to think of numbers that -3 is less than or equal to. So this is a less than or equal to. So here's -3. 1, 2, 3. So there's -2, -1, 0. Here's -4, -5. All right, so less than or equal to, so right away I know it's a closed circle, okay, because it could be equal to -3. Okay, so numbers that -3 is less than, so think about that. -3 is less than -2, right? If you owe somebody $3, you owe, that is less than owing them $2. So the solutions are any numbers that way. Okay, so that's a quick reminder of those. Now, linear inequalities are inequalities that involve a linear function. So you might see something like y is less than -2x plus 4. Okay, this looks a lot like y equals -2x plus 4, but it's saying y is less than. So what you will be first asked to do is just test and see if we have solutions. So let's test 6, 3. Okay, so this is an x, this is a y. So we're finding out, is this a solution? So we're going to take and plug this in. So it's like we've done this before and finding out if the x and y are solutions. We're going to try that out here in an inequality. So instead of y, I'm going to write 3. And I still have is less than negative 2 times the x value plus 4. So let's simplify that. 3 is less than negative 12 plus 4. Is 3 less than negative 8? No. Oops. No. 3 is not less than negative 8. So is this a solution? No. Okay, let's try another one. All right, so quick, well, I'll look at this in class. There's one other thing I want to show you that has to do with this. Okay, so with this graphing linear inequalities, so if we had to graph y is less than negative 3x plus 6. So imagine it's just like y equals negative 3x plus 6. That's in the y equals mx plus b. My b is 6. My m is negative 3. So I'm going to graph that. Okay, I'm going to begin with the b. So I'm going to go up to 6. And then I'm going to put a bigger point on that. I'm going to go down 3 over 1. So down 1, 2, 3, and run right. 1, 2, 3, run right. Okay, now, here's the key. You see this sign? Okay, this was a less than, just a less than. So if you see this or this, these are dashed lines. So less than or equal to, or sorry, less than or greater than dashed lines. If you see less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, these are solid lines. So what's that going to look like on our graph here? Well, this is a dashed line, so I'm going to dash, 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 dash. Okay. That's the first part. So you have to dash them. Then you have to test a point. Test a point. Just like we did right on the slide before. I think the easiest point to test is 0, 0. Okay, if it's not on the line. So 0, 0, that's an x and a y. Plug it in to that equation that we started with. So 0 is less than negative 3 times 0 plus 6. Okay, that becomes 0. So is 0 less than 6? Yes. So 0 is a solution, which means anything on this side of the line is a solution. Okay, so summarize this to graph. Linear inequalities. One, see which form you have. Is it point slope? Is it slope intercept? 2, decide if you will have a solid or dashed line. 3, graph the line using that solid or dashed. And 4, test a point in order to shade. All right, so take a look at this. Write down anything that looks totally new to you or what you're puzzled about. Bring it to class, and thank you for watching.